Hello, my name is Rachel Secha, and in this video we'll be talking about the public health strategies and the social impact of leprosy. Leprosy, also known as Hansen's disease, is a chronic infectious disease caused by Mycobacterium leprae, or more recently discovered Mycobacterium lepromatosis. The disease has been documented in literature from ancient civilizations, and there are currently between 2 and 3 million cases of leprosy in the world. Clinical manifestations of leprosy are often seen by age 35. The incubation period is between 2 and 40 years with an average of 5 to 7 years. According to the CDC, 95% of people exposed to leprosy will likely not contract the disease because they have natural immunity. Prolonged close contact with an infected person is a leading risk factor for leprosy transmission. Leprosy is likely transmitted via a droplet from the nose to the mouth. Direct skin-to-skin contact is not felt to be a likely form of transmission. The mycobacterium targets the peripheral nervous system, skin, eyes, and mucosa of the upper respiratory tract. In advanced cases, it can lead to autoamputation of fingers and toes, which causes permanent disfigurement. One of the cardinal signs of leprosy is the enlargement of the peripheral nerves. The ulnar nerve, which is in the elbow, and the greater auricular nerve, which is in the neck, are often affected. Clawing from the ulnar nerve involvement and drop foot from peroneal nerve involvement has been documented. Sensory loss over a skin lesion is the hallmark sign of leprosy. Leprosy develops slowly and can take years prior to the first signs of the disease. You may be surprised to learn that there were 369 cases of leprosy in the United States in 2023. Endemic countries include India, Nepal, Nigeria, China, Myanmar, Brazil, and Indonesia. The 9-banded armadillo found in the central United States and the Americas is a natural host and reservoir for Mycobacterium. Direct contact with a 9-banded armadillo was significantly higher in individuals who contracted leprosy than those living in an armadillo state. Leprosy testing and diagnosis in the United States are primarily handled by specialized clinics run by the National Hansen's Disease Program. A formal diagnosis is made by a skin smear, which involves collecting a small sample made from an incision in the skin, which is then stained and examined under a microscope. This method is widely used for diagnosing leprosy, monitoring treatment effectiveness, and monitoring for relapse. There are several social practices that likely increase the risk of transmission of leprosy. Soil samples in countries such as India have tested positive for Mycobacterium leprae. Tattooing, henna, or direct contact with soil in endemic areas are believed to be other possible forms of transmission, as children are often noted to have lesions on the buttocks and thighs. Although effective treatments and educational initiatives are now available, stigma surrounding leprosy remains a significant challenge in many developing countries where the disease is prevalent. And this is confounded by poverty. Fears of social exclusion, job loss, or rejection by family and community can lead individuals to delay seeking diagnosis or treatment. In 1992, the World Health Organization launched a campaign to eliminate leprosy by 2000. Multi-drug therapy, similar to the treatment for tuberculosis, another Mycobacterium disease, is effective, although relapses can occur. On this slide, I've included the most recent forms of treatment. The World Health Organization provides treatment free of cost. Vaccination at birth with the BCG has been effective in preventing leprosy with up to 80% efficacy. Currently, over 16 million people have been treated with multi-drug therapy over the past 20 years. The BCG vaccine has also been available for over 80 years, and approximately 80% of the world's neonates and infants receive the BCG vaccination as part of their natural childhood immunizations. There is herd immunity for leprosy through natural immunity, vaccine, and recovery from leprosy. I've included on this slide some of the current staph protection and disinfection recommendations. It is recommended that you use an N95 and wear eye protection. The Global Leprosy Strategy outlines guidelines to accelerate progress to zero leprosy through contact tracing, case finding, post-exposure prophylaxis with single-dose rifampicin, and close contact prophylaxis. I thank you for taking the time to review this presentation.